A lot of people are just afraid to be alone. That's what I believe. So I believe a lot of people stay in toxic, uh, just bad relationships. Maybe they don't know what a good relationship feel like. I can understand that. But there's nothing wrong with being alone. See, society, it's this stigma, right? Attached to people who are, single, or, if you're not in a relationship, you're not booed up with somebody, it's like what? You're defective or something, right? But as I said before, everyone is not meant to be in a relationship. And I think, you know, if you cannot tolerate your own company, if you cannot be alone for any length of time without, having interaction with another person, and I'm not, I understand, social butterflies and, but you might need to do some self reflection, you know, not to judge. People need time by themselves sometimes. Um, and I'm going to be honest with you. Having been married, divorced, we got back together, and then she gets sick with cancer, passes away, and, it's about 3 years ago. Recently I get back out here, even though I knew, like I I shouldn't have been. I was not in any state to try. I'm just emotionally unavailable. Put it like that. And the shit crashed and burned, but I did not. I am not heartbroken. I've come to the realization, man, that I'm probably going to die alone. And I don't say that as. And I think when people say, like people will throw that shit out there like, you're going to die alone, you're going to be with your cats and your dogs. And, like, listen, man, I've had my, I may have had my fill of dealing with people. I couldn't see myself at this stage of life, like meeting somebody, a soulmate. We're like, we gonna fall in love? I mean, come on, man, this is not a fairy tale. So it's like, at this point, for me, a relationship needs to, it has to meet certain criteria. I'm not in it for, just the sex. I'm not, I've wasted so much time, money, energy, in and out of relationships, aside from the marriage. And like I said, that was about to crash and burn. But it's like I have nothing left, man. I feel empty, but not in a bad way. It's like I'm drained, but I'm at peace. And I think what it comes down, a lot of people just afraid to be by themselves. They're afraid of silence. They're afraid of their own thoughts. Because you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your own thoughts, your mind get to them intrusive thoughts, and you need some external stimuli to block out your own thoughts. I understand that. But if a person cannot be by themselves for any length of time, I question, you know, I question a lot. But like I said, to each their own. But listen, man, a relationship is not gonna make you happy. And this is not, like I said, everybody's experience is different. I can't sit here and say because of my experiences it's gonna be the same for the next person. Woo woo. But what I have come to, and I'm just based off of, you know, uh, other examples. As I said, man, these relationships we just be leasing each other, right? So just understand, man, that especially men, because women, let's be honest, man. Like I said before, women could drop you, and like I said, a basic bitch could drop you, and this is no disrespect, and have another nigga line. They got other niggas lined up. The most basic chicks. A lot of men, We put so much into these relationships. I think men love a lot harder than women. That's what I really believe. I have not been in love with, maybe I've never been in love at all, but I have loved a woman. I know that for sure. And it just seems to me when I've seen a side of a person who, I mean, we spent years together, raised kids, and in certain instances, I've seen a side of that person that I didn't even recognize. I didn't even know existed, you know? And it's like, wow, you could be with somebody 20 years and not even really know them, man. You know, and that's some scary shit to me. Now, when I was younger, you know, bam, bam, in and out these, you just, you know, just moving around till I met, you know. But I have to say that at this stage, like I said, man, I'm embracing the solitude. And it gives me it's different, man, because you can focus on the things that when you're in relationships, so many other things, and it don't have to be that way. But it depends on the type of relationship you in. A lot of the shit going on in a relationship will take the forefront. And other things get kind of pushed to the background. When you are by yourself, man, you could focus on, you know, your purpose, your mission. You can do that while you're in a relationship. You know, let's be real, but I'm gonna be real, man. I don't trust none of y'all. I don't trust nobody now. You know, I always was, you know, just based on, but I couldn't imagine myself at this stage of my life meeting a complete stranger. You know, and I'm not talking about, you know, I'm talking about meeting somebody and like we getting in a relationship, moving in with each other, living with each other. At this stage, that shit just seemed weird to me now. And I know it's the most natural thing, you know, and when I was younger, I never thought twice, man. You know, now it's like, it just seemed weird to me, you know, because it's like, who are you? I don't know these people, you know, I just don't want, you know, maybe I'm traumatized. But I don't think it's that. I think I've just gotten to the point, man, I've had enough. And it would take a special person for me to ever attach myself, you know, to an individual and give them, you know what I'm saying, give them my heart, quite frankly. Gangsters be wanting love too now, you know. So as tough as men act, and it's, you know what I'm saying, the street niggas too, you know. But some of you niggas just, you know, you know, we be wanting love too, man. But you have to be careful who you give your heart to, man. Because you see so many cases, and I be like, why throw your whole life away over a female, man? I don't care if it's your baby mama, who niggas be giving their heart to these women, man. They be giving their heart to these and they will crush your shit. They will crush it. You know, but at the end of the day, like I said, man, there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. I'm good. I'm looking forward to, you know, the next phase of my life, and that is relationship free. And like I said, man, I'm not bitter with women, or I love women. Trust me. You know, it's just, like I said, it's too much on the line now, man. I've gotten to the point in my life, I cannot waste another second in a relationship. You know, I'm looking for, niggas need to be looking for wives out here. Everybody looking to link up and just, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got all these single moms. That's why we got kids running around with no, you know, this shit is not the way it's supposed to be, man. You know, so, but like I said, good luck even with that. Because like I said, the average marriage is like 10 minutes now, man. But this, like I said, man, I remember times when I was a younger man, soon as I was out of, you know, soon as me and somebody parted ways, I mean, almost immediately I'm on the prowl. I'm talking immediately. And that's the way it's been since I've been 16, 17, all my life. And it's like, and I'm looking back all the time, all the money. I love my kids, man. I would never trade the experience of being a father raising my kids. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at it like, maybe, y'all have the answers because, like I said, man, I'm rambling now, but there's nothing wrong with being by yourself sometimes, and you should never stay in a relationship just because you don't want to be by yourself, or you don't want them with somebody else. Hey, to each their own, man. It is what it is. 216 Scano. You already know.